Hello everyone, and you're so much welcome to today's tutorial, and I still remain your most wealthy shoemaking made easy tutor, Odurole Mojibola. You can see the lovely summer sandal we are going to be learning how to create today. If you're watching my channel for the first time, I need you to know that on Tuesdays and on Saturdays we teach ourselves and ignite our passion for shoemaking, and on Thursdays we discuss business of shoemaking and everything that will help our business, irrespective of the kind of business you do, to grow. And if you are watching for the first time, please subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell so that each time I upload beautiful tutorials like this, you will be notified. I'm sure you want to see how I created the seat bag, and I'm gonna be right back. And now, as you can see, I have cut out all the various parts of this particular Summer Men Sandal. I've cut all of the sides out. Now I need us to see the way we are going to go about our lining, because of course these are all just going to be the usual way we line, but as for this one, it's going to be a little bit different from the way we line normally. And then if you look at the pattern, you find out that I've actually put position for all of this, where this will be positioned, where this one as well will be positioned. So all of these are already there, so you just make the most use of all of that. So now let's quickly go to lining this. I think that's the major thing I want to show us. This is still the usual way we line. Now when you want to line this is what I'm going to encourage you to do. When you place your main upper on the line in this way, try to make sure you let it go this way. Now for this particular side, I'm going to suggest you don't draw close. Let it be a bit far from it. You can actually trim it out later, but it's better for you to cut something that is far from it. So if you like, you can decide to push this up a little bit to draw, instead of the way I did my own just now. You understand? So just you can see that there is space here. So this is what we have here. Now I'm going to actually trim this out. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to trim this out. Now it's not compulsory that you make wrong side face wrong side if you want to cut. It depends on you. If you want to do it this way, it will still work, but if you want to do it this way, it will still work as well. So it does not really matter the way you position it. It should still work, since it's going to finally be like this. So let me quickly trim out. Now you can see what I finally have. This is the excess I left here. So now this is the one that I drew very close to it. When the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be stitching this. You can see the right side is facing the right side. I'm just going to stitch this side. Now before we stitch it, I need to show you something. I need you to remember that we have this as part of our design, as you can see on the screen. So it means that this one, you should have inserted it into this before you stitch. Now let me quickly show us what I mean. So the first thing you need to do is try to see how you can work on the edges and then make it neat. So I'm going to place it this way. Just follow the position on the pattern. I'm going to place it this way, then this is going to come upright on it. Then I'm going to stitch it down. So this is what we have after stitching. You can see this one is in. This is the proper, this is the upper we are using. So this time around we are going to fold it in this way. You can see what I have now. You're going to fold it in this way. So I'm going to suggest you apply gum. You apply your gum, which is your contact cement adhesive. Please apply on this particular side and use it to fold over to this side, so that it will be easy for you to position it. This is what it will look like. So apply your contact adhesive and let it fold in. And if you don't want to go through this process, if you want your own to be exposed by the side, you can do that as well. It means you will not do the lining this way. You are actually going to just line it this particular way. So all you do is just stitch, but don't forget that our design will still be intact here. You understand what I'm saying? So is this way this is the way you are going to position it if you don't want to go through all of this stress of turning over. Now As far as the PDF file is concerned, you can see all of the positions. These are for the snap, these are for the snap. This is where you insert this triangle shape, and then this particular side is where this particular one, this side is inserted into. So all of them, you see, this is where you're going to be stitching. You have everything inside the PDF file. You can see the strap at the back. So all these that I cut open are the sides in which the strap, the front part, which is this one, this particular one, will be inserted into, and then the full back will be inserted to this side. I need you to know that this is actually subject to change with regards to whatever size you are working with. Now, this particular size can be used for size 41, can be used for 42, and then 43. Although it's most preferred that you use it for 42, 43. But if you want to use for 41, it's fine. So the insole is majorly 42, 43. Probably somebody who wears 42, but a smaller size of 43. So that's why I said 42, 43. I mean European size 42 and or 43. So you have access to this. Go ahead and access your own PDF file. I need you to know that this is exclusively for those in my exclusive forum. I just decided to use this as a giveaway, and just to let you know what we enjoy if you are part of the forum. So I need you to go ahead and get yours. You just need to click the link and access the file. You can access the link, the file, actually in the comment section. Go ahead to the comment section, ensure that you comment and like this video. I think I would really appreciate that, so that much more people can actually see and enjoy what you are enjoying as well. So after applying your contact cement adhesive on this side and on this side, now what I need you to do first of all is to try to do this, please, so that you will have a very good finish. Try to this side, try to let it stay down on this. Try to let it sit now, since you have applied gum on all of it. So just let that happen all around. I hope okay, let me do it on this side so that you can see what it will now look like. It will give this side a proper, it will lay properly. So if it's not staying, it means it's not dry. So maybe I will have to wait a bit, or try to hammer down that way. And so by the time it stays like this, by the time you turn it over, can you see that you are not seeing this one outside? You won't be seeing it outside by the time you turn it over. Can you see? You won't be seeing it. Can you see that a part of it is already folded here? So that's the way you should do it, so that by the time you are through, all around you'll be having this, and when you hold it this way, they won't be seeing your lining showing. It's not your lining that will be folding outside, it will be right inside this way. I hope you get that. So I'm going to continue like that. You see that this one is already folding properly as well, so you can see what it looks like. So that is the essence of that process that I asked us to pass through. So by the time you do that, it will be very easy. But if it's not saying, it's another work entirely. I'm sure you see what I'm talking about. So after, you can see I've already applied my contact adhesive. I folded. You see this one is flying around. That is one of the essence of the snap that we have on this side that will be holding it down here. So the next thing I'm going to be going ahead with is the side that will be suspended into this, which will be coming this way, the one that will be entering this particular side and be going this way. Don't forget that it has a side. So I already stitched the side, finished the edges, then I'm just going to go ahead and insert the side right here before I stitch it. So insert it that way and then stitch down and stitch down. So it's after that we're going to now insert it right into this particular point. Honestly, I'm loving what this is looking like. So you can see what I have here. So I'm just going to fold this in, to add my decorative accessory here. Now if you look at the design, you find out there is a stitch on this side. All of that is what we have inside the PDF file. So I'm just going to use it to to position all those sides that I'm going to be punching. Now you can see what I have all here. So I am actually using a 1mm, punch. That's what I'm using to punch it. If you have a 0.5, you can use a 0.5 as well. Now I'm going to be using this particular hem cord to actually stitch it. Now if you want to get this in the local market here in Nigeria, I'm not sure of the name they call it here, but I understand that when you want to buy, you inform the store, the shoemaking, them in the shoemaking store, that you need a cord that is used for moccasin shoes. It's the same cord they use for moccasin shoes. You can see how it looks like. So it's an M cord. In case you want to check online, it's M cord. I think it has totally different colors. It has different colors. You have black, brown, different colors in short. So that's what I'm going to be using to actually do the stitching, but I'm going to use this to punch. Now I told you you can decide to use 0.5 or 1mm. I mean the diameter. Just tell them what you want, so you just go ahead and use. So I'm just going to go ahead and punch all of this, then go ahead and stitch. Now I'm going to actually be using a hand sewing needle to actually stitch it. This is size 3.5, so that's what I'm going to be using to stitch it. You can see I've already inserted it on one side. You can see what I have. So I'm not really going to knot it, but I'll just make sure that I use it like that. Now you can see what our stitch look like. So going this way, just go zigzag, and by the time you get here, you come, of course it will be under here, then you come out from this side again and go zigzag again until you finally finish it. You can then knot it at the back. Now the next thing we are going to be doing is we are going to be folding this hem this way. Ensure that it does not affect the edge. That's very important. So I'm going to just go ahead and punch. So you can see what I have there. I'm going to use that to hold that down. Now you can see what we have. So we are going to go to the side. Don't forget there is a strap by the side and it does not have any buckle attachment. Now for this side, you can decide to actually use a rivet. You can actually use snap as well, like a magnetic snap. I mean a metal snap, not a magnetic snap, a metal snap, so that they can easily remove it when they don't want to actually wear it as a sandal. So now you can see what our upper finally look like. So the next thing you need to do is just to go ahead and make sure that you last your own. This is actually a beautiful summer sandal you can actually lay your hands on. I want to believe you have enjoyed today's tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're watching for the first time, and also use the notification bell so that each time I upload a video you will be notified. I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.